A man rarely finds a job as a salesman, but I won't be able to start until next month. The wife knows exactly what it means. They need money to pay their bills now. If you don't pay the rent, get out now. Frank couldn't help but rush to depression. If only I had my own house. Even if he can continue to work for a few years, I will also enter the 60-year-old queue. Middle-aged people are hard to hire, but not old enough to receive a pension. Wife soothes boat to bridge naturally straight. Haven't you survived all these years? After all, there is still insurance. Except for any accidents, it can also cover the bottom line, unless one of them dies. Otherwise, there is no way to get life insurance money at all. And Frank had an idea.
No one has to die. Not actually. If the insurance company believed that either of us were dead, we'd get the $25,000. Don't you see?
If Mir disappears completely, he can report his wife's death. But if it were that simple, countless people across the country have already cheated insurance. Mill directly opposed the plan. Frank hurriedly stepped forward to persuade. The security of $25,000. No more worrying about bills. You can also buy a comfortable cottage in the country. Mill, there's no denying this is tempting, but insurance companies only look at evidence. If you can't find a body, you're not dead. Frank quickly realized the law requires you can be declared dead if you have been missing for 7 years. That's when they need the money the most. Mill couldn't help but be moved. Under Frank's persuasion, he finally agreed to pretend to be missing, then change the appearance a little bit for their future lives. Mill is willing to sacrifice 7 years for this. Just meet secretly from time to time. Mill, pack your bags and get ready to go. Now here's the important part. Frank to his sister, make a call. The wife is going to take the bus to look after her nephew, but Mir used to ride in his car every time. It would seem strange. Frank's got a story. Drive to Los Angeles after making a phone call. You'll be fine if you get back before 7 o'clock, but the plan can't keep up with the changes. The person who answered the phone was his husband.
Ed, would you tell Lucy that Mildred had some errands to do and that she's taking the bus over to your place? Oh, you can't get in touch with her? No, that's quite all right.
I learned from the other party. My sister will enter the city at noon. I'll come directly to pick her up at 6:30. It must be too late to go back and forth from Los Angeles. Mill also wants to postpone action until next week. Frank decides to fight to the end. This has got to stop. Then he urged his wife to go out quickly, send him to his apartment in Los Angeles, promised to write in a few days. Mill reluctantly got out of the car. He drove all the way to the door in time, but I saw my sister walking towards the front door. You can only quickly walk around the yard into the house. Unexpectedly, he suddenly tripped and fell into the mud. After he pressed it for a few minutes, Frank finally rushed over to open the door, looking at my brother-in-law, sweating profusely. Sister wondered why it took so long. He quickly explained that he was sleeping. Mill has already taken the bus.
She take a bus. I've always come for her.
Well, I know all that. She had some errands to do. I called you. Ed said you'd already gone.
Why didn't you think of calling me earlier? Then it would have saved me the trip.
My sister turned around and left in anger. The whole plan is as expected. Mill didn't go to his sister's house. They called the police at midnight, but he's only been missing for a few hours. The police didn't care at all. No news until the next day. That's why they're willing to send someone to investigate. I interrogated him for 2 days. Insurance company employee Keller finished listening. I think he's a little too cooperative, but Frank just didn't want to hide it. He took a nap after his wife left. Sister rang the doorbell for 5 minutes, but that doesn't explain the dirty clothes.
I'd been working in the garden. I wanted to get some fresh air to clear my head.
I thought you were sleeping.
Well, I was. This was earlier, you see.
CM stuttered. Keller became increasingly suspicious. He was panting and sweating. It doesn't look like someone who just woke up. Plus, the wife's mysterious disappearance. And he bought another $25,000 in chores. It's hard not to speculate on murder. Frank's earnest defense. I haven't applied for compensation from the insurance company yet. Keller believes he will. We need to find the body to prove that Neil is dead. The company will do its best to help find. The next morning, they hired people to dig in the garden. Frank is naturally emboldened. There is no such thing as a corpse at all. Keller didn't find anything, but still don't want to give up. They have time to search. Frank looks ugly. Then the phone suddenly remembered. I heard it was my wife calling. He indicated that it was inconvenient to speak, pretend to be a friend. But Mill didn't hear from her husband. Can't wait to meet. He quickly agreed and hung up the phone. Keller recognized a woman's voice, plus missing wife and insurance. She's thinking about love again, increasing belief in the facts of murder. At this point, Frank avoids being followed, successfully arrived at the library in Los Angeles. The couple can finally meet.
Frank, I missed you so much. Why couldn't we have met before?
I didn't dare risk it, honey. The police, the insurance people have been all over the place.
They think I killed you and saw your husband suspected. Mill hurriedly wanted to go back and clarify, but I don't mean to be violent. Frank doesn't want to lose everything. Told not to meet again during this time. Guaranteed by Christmas Day, he will definitely spend time with his wife. Mill held back his tears and nodded in agreement. A few months passed quickly. Tomorrow is the promised Christmas. He has already booked his flight. Mill almost cried with joy, then say the name of the meeting restaurant. And the next morning, Frank was just about to drive to the airport. Unexpectedly, Keller visited again. It's like a dog plaster, because I thought it was Christmas. He always thought it would pay off. Looking at the gift in Frank's hand, could it be that it is for a lover?
I've told you 1,000 times I haven't got a lady friend. I love my wife.
But your wife has been dead for 5 months. And here you are with a Christmas present.
Caleb smells perfume. Frank could only say that it is for his sister. I hope they can put the past behind them. Stop accusing yourself of killing your wife. Keller is going with him immediately. Frank couldn't refuse the request, otherwise the other party will seize the opportunity. And the other side. Mills sat alone in the dining room. He's been waiting for hours. I know my husband won't come. Disappointed, no longer expecting. Now, it's 6 years later. Frank couldn't contain his smile. You'll get the insurance next year. Unexpectedly, Keller came to visit again and brought him mail. I didn't see any love letters. He knew he'd been falsely shot. Frank has no lover at all. The time is running out. The body has never been found. Keller wondered what he was going to do with the $25,000. Frank didn't want to answer a word. Yelling that he didn't kill his wife. Tell him to get out of here. Keller gave a successful smile. Looking at the other party about to collapse, I'm afraid I won't be able to last this year. The 7th year is coming soon. Frank suddenly looked behind him. The wife suddenly came back, indicates that you must meet him. Frank denounced it as too dangerous. It's only a few days away. Mill doesn't care. These 7 years have changed him a lot. No longer in love like before.
I want to drop the whole scheme. I want a divorce.
A divorce? You want a divorce?
I'm sorry, Frank. After all, they've been apart for so many years. Can't be together anymore. Mill has a new life and values, and a new lover. Frank couldn't hold back. Quickly keep his wife back. If it changes, you can't go back. Mill just wants to divorce him. He will say he has amnesia. The police will not pursue further. Frank was unwilling to give up $25,000. Mill is willing to give him $1,500 as compensation. Everyone knows which one to choose. Of course, Frank wouldn't agree.
You are dead. You've been dead for 7 long years. Don't you understand? You are dead.
All I heard was a thump. Mill fell to the ground and lost his breath. The man who has been missing for 7 years is finally dead. Frank then went to the garden to dig a hole, and a few days later, he was overjoyed to get the money. Unexpectedly, the dogskin plaster appeared again. Frank doesn't want to argue. He had declared victory anyway. Keller smiled strangely. He noticed the dirt in the garden moving. I haven't waited for Frank to explain. Keller offered to help get off the ground. He just goes to court to get the money. Watch the other party dig up the soil spoonful by spoonful. Frank was shaken. Stand up. In the end, the 7-year plan collapsed at a loss.